Hi everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Shadow of Mordor. Today, well, I'm going to be trying to get us a little bit closer to having the ability to command orcs, because we are in a new area, and it would be nice if I could go back and go pick up some of the orcs that we really liked in the last area, too. So, that's kind of the focus here, and so that means that we're going to do some more of the artifact missions. You can see I've already targeted one, and hopefully that will... damn, blocked a little too early there. That will get us moving. Ooh, I was not paying attention, almost got caught by that. Sometimes I just do not pay attention to what's happening around me in this game, and that can be really a bad idea. Because despite the fact that you do get the big Y symbols over people's heads when they're about to attack you, I don't always see them for some reason. And I was actually thinking about that the other day when I was watching the ongoing God Hand LP, and you're watching just how much more difficult the fighting has to be in that game at times because, well, frankly, while there are parries and reversals and so on, they don't really give you an on-screen prompting besides the enemy making a move like he's going to attack you. And in games like this, and the Batman series, and a few other games that have come out, I think the Captain America game that was released recently did the same thing. You don't really... Come on, really? You don't really get the difficulty of that game or those other games because you're basically trying to save this berserker because he is actually a worm. Nope, guess not. But the other games seem a lot more difficult and more skillfully played, if you will. I'm not going to say that they're easy or that this game is easy by comparison or anything like that, but it seems like there's a bit more skill involved in those other games. There's an artifact over here somewhere. Here it is. We're going to try to grab this and the other item that's nearby without alerting these caragors. Oh well, so much for that. Alright, let's find our point. You can hear the noise. Oh, there it is. There it is.
By the white waters of the river Unween, by the colors so many they burn bright, may none now look to Marwen, to my gift of second sight. May the elements of earth, fire, air form gateway to worlds unseen. Spirits of Valinor, hear my prayer, and grant great power new to the shore's queen.
So it looks like Marwyn, our decrepit friend.
When they're desperate, they will do anything to resist the Uruks.
I fear Lithariel will never surrender. Her honor will doom them all.
Anyways, I was going to say, our friends, the tribes folk, are, yeah, a little bit desperate and trying to unlock new powers there.
Nani here Gelar Mordor.
Alright. But looking like that's not working out too well for him.
I see him!
You ever see me do a brutalize from the edge? Yeah, it's pretty fucking brutal. Okay. Enough of that. We've been fucking around for a few minutes here. Let's get on with the show, as it were. It's not a very long walk over this way, and to be frank, getting over to this spot it's just faster most of the time to fast travel over this area. Come on, I want to hurt small animals. This is our mission. This is good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I found the mithril hammer. Can your flames Show me why my soul was denied death.
You are the victim of a blood sacrifice.
Can the curse be broken?
Destroy the Black Hand and his followers, and claim Mordor.
No men of Gondor will come to my aid.
You don't need them. Your power begets followers, willing or otherwise.
An orc army.
How do I do this?
Your answers are in the fortress nearby, but what you seek may not be there for much longer.
Marwen's decree was speed. The future must be met.
Okay, so this is the mission that's going to give us the ability to start taking control of orcs. And by taking control, I mean just telling them what to do sometimes. They'll be on our side. So, not a very long mission, not a very difficult mission, to be honest with you. But it's an important one nonetheless. Oh boy, where am I going? Sometimes I forget that this little crevice doesn't really lead anywhere. So, avoid detection was the key to this.
They was good warriors, all of them. One of them was a berserker, not a warrior.
And it's not a very long walk.
Boy, what rage of scum was around.
Like I said, orcs are basically blind. Look at that. Ugh.
It's the tear up of you saltskins with a blunt sword. Can't cut them up too much now.
And let's just get in here.
It is not them we seek, but what they carry.
I will save them nonetheless.
Don't be blinded by your emotions. The Queen told us our answers to building an orc army lie within this fortress.
If we brand those archers, we can build our army and save these men at the same time.
their insides the lump.
Yeah, so, here's the thing that's bugged me about this game since it started.
Kill me!
The fact that Talion just automatically knows, oh yeah, I can brand guys. Hi there.
Gondorians
Your will is mine.
better scourge, master! These villains take
So, yeah, it'll be pretty easy to do this throughout the game. You can see now on the minimap that the guy I just branded shows up as a blue spot.
Be cowed by terror. I'm ready for death.
So, that will be our new thing, is branding as many of these guys as possible from now on. You'll see me do a lot more charge attacks, for example. That will make things a lot easier for us in the future. And, yeah. It's actually a really fun little thing. Now, I can also brand war chiefs and captains, which is very helpful because you can send captains against other captains, start these wars. If you send a war chief against another war chief, it becomes a riot,
Into the light of my eye.
which I actually really like as one of the features of the game. You can more or less make these guys, get this guy. You can make the war chiefs basically fight each other in these huge battles, and it's really kind of neat that that's even an option in the game. Jump up here. See, this is the sort of symbol I wanted for that, and you can of course do a jump thing there. That's the little symbols over these guys' heads are the exact things I wanted for the that one trainer mission. I'm trying to think of the sword legend that I had trouble with.
The
Split them in half.
Now, when you get up close to one of these guys after they've been tagged, they will have this blue glow to them. Let's get this guy too. Now we can activate our branded archers, but first,
Gondorians are invaders.
while we're here, may as well get another guy, right?
Villains take our lands.
You don't have to just, you know, end with wherever that was. So, hit up.
And we take their lives as well.
Oops. Oops. Okay, okay. That's good. Ooh. Ooh, boy. I thought that was going to be a problem. There's another command, and I showed it off in the original Nemesis system video, that allows you to explode the heads of your orcs, which I will be doing soon. And that's generally not a good thing to do when you're supposed to be using these guys for this fight. Now, to say this fight would be difficult if I didn't have these guys would be disingenuous at best. This is not a difficult fight, especially if you've played the game any significant portion. But, bam. Just like that. Pretty much done here.
The Lady of the Shore send you to our aid.
The Queen warned us to wait until the end of the battle. Then the orcs spotted
I
us.
told you, the visions always come to pass.
Yes, but I told you not to.
Do you have something for me? Queen Marwen sent us to find this.
So, yeah, get a little bit of an extra mission here. Let's just send these guys after the new people. And let's just get in the middle of the fight a little bit, too, huh? Now, one of the fun things about our new allies, as they were, is that we can still damage them, but they can't really hit us. So, go nuts. Don't worry too much about hurting anyone. Let's get a berserker on our side, shall we? I do like getting the berserkers and defenders on your side for the most part. Well, because with their unique, let's say, abilities or how they play, they do actually help out quite a bit in that whole regard. They will defend themselves against the berserker or each other, and the berserkers will, you know, oh, man, will actually, let's get this guy, be able to counter orcs that attack them. And that's why you also want to pick those guys up as captains.
Next time I see him, he's...
Alright.
It is one thing to kill these Uruk, it is another to make them our followers.
It is a gift. We can use the weapon of the enemy against him.
Sure, yeah. Come on. Okay. It won't let me kill them. That's probably for the best. We have a new unlock here. See, this right here, the Shadow Mount, is really, really, really what I want right now. But it's not available. I'm going to go with the Blade Master. Being able to claim some of these guys a little faster than normally, that's generally going to be a good move.
My command!
And then hit down. Come on. You guys are jerks about this. But we were actually right near a tower here. You can see there are also, there's a fortress over here too. We'll spend a lot of time in that fortress, not gonna lie. That's actually a pretty important point for the rest of the game. But a lot of the areas on the, let's say, north end of this map, the fortress here, this is a dock area, I believe. And this other sort of territory on the south side. These are really the important spots here, similar to the 2 strongholds and then the 1 ruined fortress in the other map. Let's get over here. But the difference between this map and the other map is that while the other map had a couple different areas that were, let's say, dilapidated areas, this has some areas that are still pretty well built up. So it's kind of fun to walk around here and you see the differences in the design philosophy and how things have held up over the time here. But there are, as you can see, still ruins, of course.
A fortification of my house, made in stones of memory.
You can also see that there are, that was weird. I've never had the thing load like that. That the areas that these towers cover are fairly significant now. Look at this. And while this is one area, but the tower will cover this entire space, right? Same here. This tower covers a ton of space. This tower covers a huge amount of space. So you have a few different areas, fewer areas here, I think, than the other one. Fewer towers, at least, covering a lot more space. This is really where I'm going to spend, probably most of the rest of the game, is in this this other area. Not just because it's the newer area, of course, that is part of it, but also because, well, frankly, hey, a guy.
Osgrom.
He looks exactly like Ushkul. Looking for this, there was a worm over here. I was gonna go do the, this guy here. I was going to go do that outcast mission, but I realized that I'm really, really low on the number of commanders I know of.
Lugdash.
Jesus Christ. Oh, and real quick,
Lugdash.
he comes in at level 10. Compare that to... Oh, and here's one of our guys we've actually got on our side. You can see him here. They will disperse a little bit, but not too much. They'll usually stay within the same region where you captured them. Providence, I guess, or Province. Providence. I'm really bad at speaking this week. They'll generally stay in the same sort of state or province or whatever you want to consider the area as where you found them. So they'll kind of disperse around there. Let's get some new intel. We did find 2 new guys, so let's start on them, because otherwise I'll forget them. And you can see, at level 10, this guy has way fewer issues than, say, anyone else we have at level 10 anywhere else. I can still stun him, but he is not somebody I want to get too close to. Holy shit. Alright, so we're going to dismiss this guy, which means he's going to stay our dude. Which I think is actually a pretty nice addition to this whole thing.
Those moves if I wanted to.
So, yeah, let's, while we're here, we might as well take a quick look at this fortress. It, much like the other fortresses in the game, is pretty fucking lousy with orcs and high-level orcs at that. Why can I not jump on this guy? Let's go get ourselves another berserker. That is going to be... Oh, no. I don't know why I felt the need to get 2 inches from his face to do that, but I did. And let's grab this thing and actually call it an episode. I would like to go take a look through this place, and maybe I'll do that with another map video in the future. Let's grab this thing.
Dark Lord had them in his grip.
Where the hell is it? Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it, but the orcs here have an ally in the stinking flies. Mordor has its share of stiffs, and I had thought the flies were just getting their fill, but they're moving and attacking like one, like they got a brain. I've tried to avoid them. They build nests everywhere, and you can hear them buzzing all the time. The orcs here seem to worship the pests, except of course when getting stung by them, the orcs say they're spies. But who are they spying for? They aren't yours, are they?
There are other forces in Mordor besides ourselves and Sauron.
Yes, these are the spies of Kurunir.
Yeah, who the hell's Kurenir? Never explained. Just, you should know that he's a guy. And so, yes, we are just gonna basically take this opportunity to say that's the end of the episode. Not a lot of orcs nearby. So, this is actually a really good stopping point, because I need people to go and, at this point, I'm going to tell everyone, hey, I have this thing, so you'll have seen this in the thread already. But we really need to start looking at where are you guys running to? We need to look at who, in terms of war chief, we want to take a hold of, and who we want to set against who. So we have a lot of new targets and abilities to go after here, and people to... Oh yeah, it's fine. How are you not able to do this? Alright. Well, let's get some of these guys then. And our guys are coming in. I love that. We can actually just let them handle this if we really want to. Let's get moving though. You can see how much more effective our guys are now. Oops, wrong button combination. But having orcs to come in and clean out people, even if they're not killing them, but distracting, say, these defenders, it does make a world of difference. Oh, once again. And you can see, like I said, you can attack your own guys. Let's grab this guy. And these slaves are coming in to help us out too. This is working out for us.
That talk was too scared to stick around.
So yeah, good times were had by all. So yes, we really need to be considering in the future and going forward, I guess, who should be picked up and brought to our side, and who we want to have them attack, and all that stuff. Because we can actually send our war chiefs and such after individual orcs, or have war chiefs go after, war chiefs can go after each other, and then captains can be sent after each other as well. Or you can send a captain after a war chief to try to take his place. Alright, what the fuck just happened there?
Next time, Ranger. Next time I'll get you.
Can't blow up any heads. I'm kind of sad about that. But you can see my count is at 6 right now in terms of orcs on my side in the area. That's pretty damn decent. I keep saying I'm going to end this episode. I really should do it now. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you here next time.